Good morning. Welcome to our mutual fund investing webinar. Sa webinar na ito ay pag-aaralan natin yung isa sa mga simple at mabilis na paraan kung paano maging stock market participant or stock market investor through mutual funds. Ako si Bad Soblena, and naniniwala ako that we need to change the way we handle change itself. In doing this, financial literacy would take a frontline role. Isa ko sa mga financial educators and SMDs sa IMG. I'm also a financial literacy instructor sa senior high school. And I'm also a PSE certified securities specialist. I-flex ko lang yung graduation namin way back 2012 sa CSS course na kinuha ko. Isa itong program ng PSE in collaboration with UST. Here are my contact details. You can reach me anytime, and if a fellow financial literacy campaigner from IMG sent this video to you, I suggest na pagkatapos mong panoorin ito ay makipag-usap ka sa kanya para sa iyong mga questions and clarifications. Meron po akong Facebook page, kaparehas din ang aking YouTube channel, yung Good Money Habits. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Pakilala ko rin sa inyo ang financial platform that I am proudly a part of, yung IMG or International Marketing Group. We are one of the biggest and fastest growing financial services companies in the Philippines. Through financial education, IMG assists people who are committed to achieve financial security by building a strong financial foundation. Our established partner providers are among the leading business firms in the financial industry today. Merong three major opportunities in IMG. One, have access to legal investments, at yan nga po ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Specifically on yung how to invest in mutual funds. Two, own a business and create additional income na napakahalaga lalo na sa mga panahon ngayon. Three, learn continuously through financial literacy seminars and workshops. Simulan natin yung have access to legal investments. Tanong, why do you need to invest? There are three main reasons kung bakit kailangan mo mag-invest. Number one, to outpace inflation or yung paghina ng purchasing power ng iyong pera. Two, to reach your financial goals more effectively. And three, to address your responsibilities to your loved ones and, of course, to yourself. Merong three levels of investment. Yung first level of investment is what we call long-term healthcare or LTC. We suggest you start with a portfolio wherein your three basic financial needs are already in it. Ano yung three basic financial needs? Yan yung life insurance, investment, saka healthcare. And sa previous videos, na-discuss ko kung bakit mahalagang dito ka magsimula. The second level of investment is what we call term life insurance with PDF investment. Unlike the traditional financial products or traditional life insurance products, dito what we suggest to use is the buy term, invest the difference or BTID strategy. This strategy allows you to get higher insurance coverage at minimal cost. Mas mura pero mas malaki yung coverage. Therefore, you have more funds available for additional investments. Katulad nga nung sa third level of investment, which is mutual funds. Ito yung investing in the stock market through professionally managed funds. Now, this third layer of investment, in mutual fund, is for you to sustain or to fund your lifestyle, to enjoy, and the mission, advocacies, charities that you support. to help others. Now, let's have a review of the simple financial concepts that we have taken up previously. Yung Rule of 72. Sabi ng Rule of 72 that was made popular daw by Albert Einstein, you take the number 72, yung constant number 72, you divide it by the interest rate na ibinibigay sa iyo ng financial institution na pinili mong at pinagkatiwalaan mong paglagakan ng iyong pera, it will give you the number of years for your money to double. Lagyan natin ng example para mas klaro. Example, you open a savings account in the bank. Kunwari, 10,000. Ang gusto mo, yung 10,000 mo dumoble into 20,000. Given that the interest rate in commercial banks are or is less than 1%. Ano nga yan, di ba? 0.25%. Pero let's say 1% na lang. So using the formula given by the rule of 72, take the number 72 divided by 1%. I-assume na natin na 1%. So 72 divided by 1, it will give you 72 years. What does it mean? It means that for your money, yung 10,000 mo, para dumoble into 20,000, it will take 72 years. Matagal o sobrang tagal? Sobrang tagal, ano? Baka wala na tayo niyan after 72 years. Now, we've mentioned before yung concept ng saving and investing. And we learned that magkaiba pala yung pagsisave tsaka pag-i-invest. Although, syempre, ang simula or yung step 1, you save. Then step 2, you invest. Okay? Then para mas maging mas lalong klaro, ay pagtabihin natin using this example. So, this is you. You decided to open a savings account in the bank. So, ang tawag sa'yo, depositor. And of course, yung pera mo, hindi patutulugin ng bangko yan. So, being a business entity, i-reinvest niya yung pera mo, yung pera nating lahat na voluntarily we chose to deposit doon sa bangkong napili o pinagkatiwalaan natin. So, ang gagawin ni bank, i-reinvest niyan into a universe of investments like government securities, commercial papers, stocks and equities, retail loans, ipapautang niya, pwede rin sa'yo, di ba? I-deposito mo, ang interest maliit, pero pag inutang mo, mas malaki na yung interest, di ba? Ininteresan ka ng malaki sa sarili mong pera. Real estate, ni-invest din ng bangko. So let's say, kumita yung reinvestment na yon ng bank ng 12%. Ang tanong, 12% din bang ibibigay sa'yo? Kanina na nakita na natin na hindi, di ba? It's less than 1%. May tax o wala? Siyempre meron, di ba? 20%. So dito naman sa kabilang side, hindi ka basta nag-save, nag-invest ka. Let's say in a business firm that we call mutual fund. So this time, hindi ka simpleng depositor. Isa kang shareholder or stockholder or part owner ka ng mutual fund company. Kumbaga sabi nga, isa sa mga haligi niyan, ikaw ang may-ari. Co-owner ka. Okay, so this time, hindi lang savings account ang meron ka. Meron kang investment. So ang tawag sa'yo, investor. So the same story, of course, being a business entity, the mutual funds, i-reinvest niyan yung pera natin. Actually, pati ng mga financial institutions like banks, because banks are one of the group of clients ng mga mutual funds. At pwede rin ng individuals pala katulad natin. So, i-reinvest na yan in practically the same universe of investment. So, kikita yan ng hindi naglalalayo sa 12%. So, ngayon, ang tanong is, 1% din ba or less than 1% ang ibabalik niya sa atin? Ang sagot, hindi. Kasi this time, shareholder or part owner ka, so 12% din. May tax o wala? Normally, dapat meron. Pero sa mutual funds in the Philippines, right now, tax-free ang proceeds ng mutual funds. Okay, so naging mas clear ba yung difference ng savings and investment o ng saving and investing at saka yung mga features and advantages nila. Okay, let's proceed. Let's now go to the topic that we call the Philippine stock market. Big stock market. So parang market, palengke. Parang ganun din, parang ha. Pero sa halip na paninda ang ibinebenta ay shares of stocks ng mga publicly listed companies. Katulad ng mga nakikita nyo, Jollibee, San Miguel, SM, Meralco, Globe, PLDT, mga bangko gaya ng BDO, Metrobank, BPI, at marami pang iba. There are more than 200 publicly listed companies right now in the Philippine stock market. Dati, sabi nila, stock market, mutual fund, di ba pang mayaman lang yan? Siguro dati, during the 80s, 70s, maaring totoo yun kasi you'd need a large amount para makapag-open ng mutual fund account or even para makapag-participate sa stock market. Pero today, hindi na. Para sa lahat. Kasi take note, for as low as 5,000 pesos or even lower pa nga, you can have access, own, and participate in the earnings potentials of the biggest names in the market. Now, let's take a look. Let's analyze. Simpleng analysis lang. The three basic scenarios sa Philippine stock market. So, meron scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3. Scenario 1, ito yung trend sa stock market kung saan nakikita mo na mayroong steady increase o linear na increase. So sa graph na ito, nagsimula siya, yung x-axis is yung y-axis, yung vertical axis is the price per share, while yung x-axis o yung horizontal axis, yung period in months, from month 1 to month 6. So dito, nagsimula siya sa 10 pesos per share, so steadily or linearly tumaas siya mula month 1 hanggang month 6, mag-e-exit ka sa 20 pesos per share. Sa palagay mo, sa ganitong klase ng scenario sa stock market, kikita ka? Yes, pangitang-pangita, di ba? So, steadily increasing. Okay, so kikita ka dyan. Definitely. Next, scenario 2. So, katulad din ng graph ng scenario 1, nagsimula ka sa 10 pesos per share, pero this time, sa halip na umangat, naku, bumagsak. Diba? Bumaba all the way to 5 pesos per share, pero unti-unting bumawi, pero nag-end siya sa month number 6, month 6, sa 10 pesos per share ulit. Balik sa pinanggalingan. Hindi niya nalampasan. So tingin mo, kikita ka rito? Sabi ng iba, mukhang hindi kasi parang break-even lang yan eh. Di ba? Sige. Puntahan naman natin yung scenario 3. So, ganun din, nagsimula ka sa 10 pesos per share and then almost like scenario 2, bumaba ng bumaba, bumulusok all the way to 1 peso per share. Nag-try bumawi pero nag-end up sa month 6 at 4 peso and 50 cents per share. So, not even, hindi na niya inabot yung sinimulan niya na 10 peso per share. So, sa scenario na ito, sa graph na ito, sa tingin mo, pag dyan ka naka-invest, kikita ka? Parang hindi, no? Kasi hindi na nga naka-recover eh. Pero remember, hindi lang dulot-dulo ang kailangan mong tinitingnan. Kasi yung totoong storya, lalo na pag meron kang tamang strategy, makikita mo doon sa pagitan. Di ba parang buhay din? Hindi naman yung ipinanganak at namatay lang ang pinag-uusapan. Ang buhay mo, nasa gitna. Okay? So let's take a look at this example para lalong maging mas klaro sa inyo. So given that you regularly invest 100 pesos per month or for instructional purposes lang, ha? Kunwari, pwede yung 100 pesos per month. Sa loob ng 6 months or 6 na buwan, so what you'll do is you determine or compute the percent ROR or the percent rate of return for each of the following scenarios or for each of the 3 scenarios. So ito medyo pinabilis ko na para hindi tumagal yung ating video. So the formula is percent rate of return equals the current value less the total investment divided by the total investment times 100. So pag ginawa mo yan, given those values na naka-plot na, sa scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, ito yung mga corresponding percent rate of returns na makukuha mo. Sa scenario 1, 41%. Ano kaya sa scenario 2? Mas mataas o mas mababa? Ayon sa computation, 42% ang kikitain mo sa scenario 2. Kumita? Oo, kumita. In fact, mas mataas pa nga ng konti sa scenario 1. Mas mataas ng 1%. Sa scenario 3 kaya, na mukhang pag tinitingnan ko yung dulot-dulo, mukhang hindi naman ako kikita dyan. Pero kung alam ko yung ginagawa ko, tapos tama yung strategy ko, ano kaya yung percent rate of return? Higher or lower? Compared to scenario 1 and scenario 2, higher. In fact, highest pa nga, 93%. Ha? Paano nangyari yon? Paano kaya nangyari yon na sa scenario 3 na pag tinitingnan mo, mukhang walang kapag-apag-asang kumita? Ang sagot, narito. Ito yung secret. The secret is, in scenario 3, it gave you the highest percent ROR because you were able to buy the most number of shares. The price per share was cheaper during the downward trend. Naintindihan niyo po? So, ibig sabihin, yung daw bumababa yung presyo, ibig sabihin, mas marami kang nabibili. Parang paninda rin sa palengke, di ba? Let's say, meron kang binibili na item na worth 100 pesos. Next time, nung bumalik ka, nakita mo, naka 50% discount siya, naka-sale. So, ibig sabihin, with the same 100 pesos, sa halip na isa lang ang mabibili mo, this time, dalawa na. So, ganun din sa stock market or sa mutual fund. Sa halip na one share lang ang nabibili mo, bumagsak siya by half or nag-decline by 50%. So, mangyayari, sa halip na one share lang ang nabili mo, 2 shares na. Then, if you combine them all together, marirealize mo na mas marami ka palang shares na nabili. Tapos kahit ano pa yung valuation sa dulo, basta hindi sobrang baba ha, makikita mo na doon pa rin pala pinakamalaki yung kikitain ko o yung percent rate of return. Nakuha niyo po? Parang ano rin, ano bang isang analogy pa? Parang lupa, di ba? Marami nag-i-invest sa lupa kasi yung sinaunang style, yung sinaunang strategy, bumili ng lupa. While it seems correct, pero dati mukhang totoo yun. Pero ngayon, hindi na eh. Ganito yan. Anyway, ito yung analogy. Yung lupa, yung presyo niya, maaaring tumaas, maaaring bumaba. Tama ba? Pero alin ang hindi magbabago? Yung nabili mong size ng properties. If you bought 1 hectare of property, it remains 1 hectare. Pero ang magbabago, yung presyo niya. It can go up, it can go down. Pero yung number, yung size niya, kumbaga dito sa stock market o sa financial investment, yung number of shares, hindi siya magbabago. Nakuha nyo? So in fact, ang minomonitor mo dapat, yung dami ng shares mo. Kumbaga balik doon sa analogy sa properties, kung ilang properties ang pinag-uusapan. Kasi while bumaba at tumaas yun, kung marami kang properties, the fact will remain na marami kang properties. So, ganun din yung number of shares. Maaaring tumaas o bumaba yung value, pero yung number of shares mo, yun ang mahalaga, di ba? So, yun dapat yun ang mas lalong minomonitor ng isang seasoned investor. Okay? Clear po? So, yan ang basics ng investing, hindi lang sa stock market. Applicable din yan, pati sa Forex, although binary yung Forex, pero yung trends, yung analysis, practically, basically the same. Pati sa, yung Bitcoin, lahat ng financial investments, yan ang basics. Anyway, moving on, there are 2 ways to invest in the Philippine stock market. Una, direct investing, yun yung tinatawag na stock trading. At yung pangalawa, walaan nyo kung ano. Tama, ang galing mo indirect stock investing o indirect investing. So una is direct investing, pangalawa, indirect investing. Yung indirect investing, ito yung investing through professionally managed funds like long-term care, premium deposit fund, mutual fund, at marami pang iba. Sa direct stock investing or direct investing, you'd need to study fundamental analysis and technical analysis. So fundamental analysis is like yung qualitative analysis, while yung technical analysis, ito yung charting, mga charts, trends, indicators, oscillators, at marami pa. Diba? So, it can be very complicated, lalo na sa mga beginners. Yung indirect investing naman, no need to study fundamental analysis nor technical analysis. But you just learn the basics. You keep it simple. Di ba? Mas madali if you keep it simple. So why? Because a competent team of professional fund managers na full-time, yan talaga ang trabaho nila, will do the complicated tasks for you. So here's an analogy. Ito, isa sa mga paborito kong analogy. May dalawang paraan kung paano mag-invest sa stock market. Tulad din ito ng pagsakay sa eroplano. So may pupuntahan ka, point A to point B. Kunwari, Philippines to Singapore. Yung direct investing or direct stock investing, ikaw ang piloto ng sarili mong eroplano. Ikaw ang pipili at magmamanage ng sarili mong portfolio. Yung ikaw ang magmamanage ng buy, hold, and sell strategies at saka yung kalkulasyon ng mga portfolio rebalancing na tinatawag. Sa indirect investing naman, or indirect stock investing, like mutual funds, mas simple kasi pasahero ka lang. Bibili ka ng ticket, upo ka sa eroplano, tapos may piloto na nagpapalipad o ekspertong, kumbaga dito sa investment, may ekspertong fund manager na nagmamanage ng portfolio mo. Sila yung bahala sa mga complicated aspects. Ang role mo lang, mag-invest na mag-invest. Diba? Of course, you need to learn the basics. Pero ang advantage is, you do away with the nitty-gritties. Yung kailangan pahirapin ang buhay. Diba? So ito yung isang example, lumang data, July 2018, example ng fund fact sheet ng isang mutual fund, yung Soldivo Strategic Growth Fund. So dito makikita natin na ang minamanage ng mga fund manager is yung galaw ng investment. Ina-analyze nila yan. So dito it's just presented simply. Pero bago sila mag-arrive sa graphs na yan at saka interpretations, siyempre maraming pag-aaral. Kaya nga ang mga mutual fund companies, investment companies, may sarili silang research team. Compared to you, kung ikaw ang gagawa niyan, magbabasa ka lang sa internet, i-google mo, magtatanong ka sa kaibigan mo, versus yung mga investment companies like mutual funds na talagang may sariling research team. Okay? And then, yan, minamanage din nila yung portfolio rebalancing, yung buy, sell, hold strategies, and kung saan yung mga top companies na dapat paglagyan at given a certain period. So, lahat yan, sila na nagmamanage. They do the complicated task. Ikaw, you keep it simple. Ang gagawin mo lang, stick to your financial goals, and syempre, pondohan yung mga investments mo. So, more simple. Example, itong mga pwedeng mangyari sa stock market. Now, let's use specific examples. ALI, yung Ayala Land. Example, nag-invest ka ng 10,000 5 years ago. Take note yung data ko, July 2018. Okay, so after 5 years, kumita ka ng 8.52%. So, ibig sabihin, yung 10,000 mo after 5 years, naging 15,050. So, kumita ka ng mga 5,000 plus. So yan ang isang senaryo sa stock market, pwede kang kumita. Another scenario, pwede kang kumita ng mas malaki. So example, yung isa sa mga popular na stocks, di ba, yung JFC or Jollibee. So using the same logic, nag-invest ka ng 10,000 5 years ago. So after 5 years, kumita siya ng whopping 30.8%. In such a way that yung 10,000 mo, after 5 years, naging 38,000. So halos naging times 4. So it can happen in the stock market. Ito pa ang isang pwedeng mangyari sa stock market. Let's take a look at EBC. Take note, July 2018 to. Ha? So, you invested 10,000, then after 5 years, sa halip na kumita, nako, mukhang hindi kumita. Ano, pahabi nga ng iba, lugi. Negative 5.21%. So, yung 10,000 mo, after 5 years, inaasahan mo kikita, pero hindi ganun ang nangyari. Sa bagkus, naging 7,652 na lang. So, hindi siya gain, loss. So, kaya nga, sa mutual funds, we can say that compared to long-term healthcare and term life insurance with PDF, yung two levels of investment na napag-usapan natin in detail sa ibang videos, mutual fund can be considered as a high-risk, high-return investment. So lahat ng legal investment may inherent risk. Pag walang risk, naku, ingat ka kasi baka scam yan. Katulad nung double your money in 1 month, guaranteed, very dangerous. Okay? So ano ba yung risk? Risk is the probability that the expected rate of return or ROR may not be attained. So kunwari, inaasahan mo, expected mo, ang projected mo is 12% ang kikitain, pero hindi nangyari yon. Let's say 8% lang or 5% lang or 4% lang o baka nga nag-zero pa o baka nga nag-negative pa. So yun yung risk. It's an inherent characteristic of any legal investment. So take note that risk and opportunity, they go hand in hand. If you know what you're doing, there's great opportunity behind the risk that you choose to undertake. Question, can I avoid risk? The answer is no. Kasi nga, magkasama siya risk at opportunity. Example, gusto kong malaman kung yung aking, ikaw pala, gusto mong malaman kung yung gusto mo na babae, let's say lalaki ka, ay pakakasalan ka. So what do? You plan a proposal, di ba? Pero syempre, pag carry out ka ng marriage proposal, does it mean automatic ba na sasagutin ka ng yes? Hindi automatic, di ba? Maaring yes, yun yung ina-expect mo, pero there's a risk na baka mag-no for whatever reason. Pero, sabihin mo, sige, hindi na lang ako magpo-propose para hindi ako ma-reject. Kaya lang, hindi mo naman makukuha yung opportunity or in-eliminate mo din yung opportunity na mag-say yes siya. Okay? So, yun yung isa sa mga favorite analogy ko rin. So, what can you do if you cannot avoid it? Then you manage it. The question is how. There are 3 ways to manage the inherent risk in mutual fund investing. 1, your investment horizon must be long-term. Dapat 7 years or mas maganda, mas matagal pa. Kaya nga kung itatanong mo, gusto ko mag-mutual fund pero after 1 or 2 years, ipupull out ko na. Baka hindi dapat sa mutual fund ang investment vehicle na piliin mo. Yun namang iba, hindi pa nagsisimula, ang tanong agad, paano i-withdraw? Hindi ka pa nga nagsisimula, i-withdraw mo na. Diba? To secure the first 2 investment levels. Ayun nga yung long-term care at term life insurance with PDF. Before moving up to mutual fund investing. Bakit? Na-explain na natin yan earlier in other videos. Mamaya, i-emphasize ulit natin kung bakit. 3, be part of a technical support platform and inspirational environment to constantly guide you along your investing journey. Gusto mo bang mag-invest sa mutual funds with zero investment fee o yung tinatawag na zero sales load? Meron ba nun? Meron. Normally kasi, sa mutual funds, when you invest, merong tinatawag na sales load wherein yung investment amount, na-charge siya ng around 3%. So kada naglalagay ka, nakakaltasan o nababawasan siya ng 3% as investment fee or sales load. Pero the good news is, if you're an IMG preferred member, isa sa mga exclusive benefits mo, zero load. Ibig sabihin, yung ini-invest mo, 100%, it gets positioned in the stock market through mutual funds. Walang kaltas, walang bawas. Buong buo naka-invest para sa'yo. Magandang balita, mas madali na maging shareholder ka ng mga publicly listed companies sa Philippine stock market tulad ng Meralco, SM, Jollibee at marami pa. Mas mabilis na mag-invest ka ngayon sa stock market via mutual funds through IMG. Anong gagawin mo? Just enroll today your IMG preferred membership. Magkano? Ang lifetime membership for Philippine coded members ay 5,500 pesos lamang. Take note kung ikaw ay nasa US, Canada, Europe, nasa Middle East, different parts of Asia, baka may difference. May difference sa price ng membership enrollment. At pag ginawa mo yan, you automatically get to open your mutual fund investment account through IMG Soldivo Fund. Hassle-free na, zero entry fee pa, or yung no sales charges, at tax-free pa ang proceeds. And there's more. Your IMG membership benefits also include a personal accident insurance coverage na 100,000 pesos. At saka free consult in Kaiser Medical Clinics. And a lot more. If you want to see or check the full benefits o yung kompletong listahan ng iyong IMG membership benefits, make sure pag-usapan natin or you can ask from the person who invited you. Hingin mo, sabihin mo gusto mong makita yung membership benefits checklist para makita mo pa yung napakaraming benepisyo mo when you enroll for IMG membership. So, you start, automatic mutual fund investor ka na, o stock market participant ka na when you become a member of IMG. You'll start with IMG Soldivo Fund na automatic, nasa ano mo kasi yan, sa IMG online portal, specifically dun sa dashboard. You'll start with that, then later on, through the strategic partnership ng IMG with Ramper Financials. Ramper Financials po yung merong license to cater ng mutual fund products, and in partnership with IMG, so nagkakaroon ang mga miyembro ng zero load privileges. Okay? So the top partners ng IMG Ramper ay yung PhilEquity, ATRAM, Sun Life Asset Management, Philam Asset Management Inc., First Metro Asset Management Inc., at saka yung Soldivo Funds mismo. Iba pa yung IMG Soldivo sa Soldivo Funds. Okay. Let's make it simple, di ba? There are 3 simple steps to start your investments. Step 1, request a membership application form from your trusted IMG associate to fill up the forms completely and accurately. And of course, kung kailangan ng requirements or supporting documents like any valid ID, kailangan mo rin i-submit. Good news, pwede mo itong i-process, yung membership application form, tsaka yung filling up of the forms, online, 100% online, kasi meron tayong tinatawag na e-join tsaka e-app online platforms. The cost 3, yung fees and payments. So maraming modes or methods ng payment. Pwedeng cash, check, and credit card sa iba't ibang payment partners ni IMG. Itanong mo rin yan, pwede natin pag-usapan after you watch this video or through that person who sent you this video. Ito na, mahalaga na naka-invest. Pero mahalaga na yung investment mo at saka yung income mo protektado. Isa sa mga napag-usapan nating mahalagang topic doon sa mga earlier videos ay yung X-curve. Sa X-curve, we mentioned that you as a breadwinner, iniaahon mo ang iyong family o yung mga loved ones, mga mahal sa buhay o yung umaasa sa kinikita mo from a less secured financial situation towards or going to a more secured financial situation. So everything is good, everything is well, everything is provided for kasi andyan ka, breadwinner, masipag, responsable. Question, what happens is if one day, wag naman sana, pero na-aksidente ka, yung aksidente na medyo matindi, o kaya worse, pumanaw, nawala na sa mundong ito. So what can happen to the family kung walang income protection or investment protection? Ito ang pwedeng mangyari. Balik sa less secured financial situation ang family mo. Maaring pulutin sa kangkungan. Kaya nga, napakahalaga na simulan mo din muna yung protection in the form of healthcare and life insurance. Bakit? Kasi sa healthcare, wala naman kasing exempted sa pagkakasakit. And remember, even tinitake mo na yung pinakamalakas at pinakamabisang vitamins and supplements, pag na-aksidente ka, edi wala din. Na-hospital ka rin. At pag na-hospital ka, syempre, hindi libre yon. And we heard a lot of stories na mayaman, pumasok sa ospital, pero nung lumabas, mahirap na. And of course, we need life insurance dahil wala namang exempted sa kamatayan. In fact, it's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when. Mahalaga, insured ka because when you die, your family has to live. Kailangan may sasalo o may sasambot sa kanya para makamove forward pa rin yung pamilya o yung naiwan. Tuloy pa rin ang mga pangarap nyo even long after you are gone. Yung mga bata, doon pa rin makakapag-aral sa school na gusto nila, taking the course na talagang gusto nila, na napag-usapan nyo nung andyan ka pa, yung kinakain nila araw-araw, hindi madadowngrade. Yung tinitirhan nilang bahay, mababayaran nila fully paid or maitutuloy yung rent kasi may iniwan kang pambayad. Yung kotse na ginagamit nila, hindi mapupull out ng bangko kasi may iniwan kang income protection. So, mako-cover pa rin nila yung responsibilities na tinutugunan mo noon. Very important. So, I hope you learned a thing or two. And always remember, mahalaga na may natutunan ka. Pero katulad din nung isang estudyante na nag-elementary, meron pang pre-elementary, di ba? Nag-elementary, nag-high school, senior high school, nag-college, tapos tumambay lang, edi useless. Kaya nga, transformation will affect only if you combine education with execution or application. Remember, nothing happens until we apply what we have learned. Kung gusto mo pang malaman more about investments, business, and financial literacy, we invite you to attend the Building Your Future or yung BYF orientation with IMG membership orientation. So it's a fast start approach to learning and earning in IMG. Itanong niyo po, pwede natin pag-usapan yan after you watch this educational video, or pwede mo rin itanong to that person who sent to you this video or that person who discussed to you about IMG. Muli po, ako po si Bad Soblena and I am part of the 30 million 2030 financial education movement. Yan ang ating mission sa IMG, ang makapag-financially educate and financially empower ng 30 million families by the year 2030. Marami ang 30 million, pero kung magtutulong-tulong tayo, kasama ka, madali lang yan. Kaya today, yan ang aking hope and prayers kasama ang daang libong financial literacy campaigners all around the world na makasama ka rin namin sa misyon at advokasya na ito. Thank you.